Now, a lot of you have been asking in comments on my YouTube videos how much I spend on grocery shopping every single week here in the south of Italy. And so I decided to take you with me on my shopping trip last week and show you. Now, there's a couple of things I need to tell you. My food shopping is done in a different way here compared to how I used to shop for food back in the UK. I don't buy the same things every week. Some weeks I go food shopping and buy a lot. Other weeks I buy less and I just kind of top up in the week when I need to. It's a little bit more adaptive here than it might have been for me back in the UK. So this does mean that sometimes the cost can vary a lot. I should also say that we do not tend to buy fruit and vegetables at the supermarket or meat. We tend to go to the greengrocers or the butchers for those items. And in terms of the supermarkets we go to, these are the three supermarkets we mainly frequent. Sole 365, which you can find only here in the Campania region, Conad, which you can find all across Italy, and Lidl, which can also be found all across Italy. Lidl is a new addition to us because, trust me, it has taken me such a long time to convince my boyfriend that we should be shopping there because he's always believed that Lidl doesn't really have the best quality goods. It does depend on what you buy there, I will be honest, but we found some good items there now. So we have started to frequent Lidl a little bit more than we did previously. But in today's video, I'm breaking down what we went shopping for last week. You're going to be seeing the price of fruit and vegetables, grocery shopping, and some beautiful meat that we bought, which was a little bit of a treat. So, vegetable and fruit shop done. Let's have a look and see what we've got here. So, we have, wow, look at these. Green beans, runner beans, beautiful. We've got a big bag of these that you can see here. Okay, then we've got peaches. Here they are. We have some onions in this bag here. So a huge bag of onions that you can see here. And then we have some fresh parsley that you can see right here. So fresh parsley. Okay, that's one bag. Let's have a look at the next bag. Here we have cucumbers. We've got a couple of cucumbers in here. We've got the carrots that you can see here. We've got in this bag, little tomatoes, a whole big bag of little tomatoes. Here we have some aubergines as well. So there's a lot of nice things in this bag. And then finally, it's summer. So we have a huge watermelon anguria that you can see here. So if we look at all the fruit and vegetables today, this came to 17 euros. I'm interrupting my very own video to tell you about something that I wish I had had 8 years ago. I wish somebody could have sat me down 8 years ago when I first stepped off the plane here in Italy and told me everything that I have put in a little free ebook for you. Because trust me, I've learned so much in this time and it would have made my life so much easier if I'd known about some of those aspects sooner. So I've created a free book, If We Were Having an Aperitivo, and in it I'm detailing everything that I wish someone had told me when I first moved to Italy. I hope it can help you. It's short nuggets of wisdom that you can carry with you and can open your eyes to the reality of life here. And so if you'd like to receive your copy, be sure to check out the link up here and also below in the show notes. So we're back from food shopping. My goodness, it is hot. It's been like 40 degrees C in the car. But I want to show you what we bought. So we have been to Lidl and I got the coffee from Sole 365. But let's show you what I've bought and then we can talk about price. Okay, so let's take a look at what we've bought. So first of all, we've bought some mozzarella. Now, I don't normally buy mozzarella from Lidl. I'm going to be honest with you. Normally I buy it from the kind of mozzarella shop, but we were there and I saw this and I thought I would give it a try because this brand is actually pretty good if you see this in Lidl. So we have this, some normal cheese, then we have a chunky salsa dip because I'm going to do like nachos, so I'm really happy about that. Some Greek yogurts that we bought. Pour some feta cheese. I do like feta cheese, I have to be honest. Then we have tomatoes. We have soft cheese, just regular normal soft cheese. We have the cheese flakes, I like to call them, but these are good for salads. Then we have crostini, which is really nice with like pate and spreads. Pingui, which is like our little naughty sweet treat for the summer. Bastoncini, now fish fingers. I don't normally buy a lot of frozen food here in Italy, but I do like to have fish fingers. They are really nice. Followed by crocchette. These potato croquet are delicious, so I like to have these sometimes as well. Then we have breadsticks. These are really, really delicious. Gluten-free pasta, because I'm kind of experimenting with my diet at the moment. I'm not sure if I might be a little bit intolerant to gluten. So I want to do a bit of experimentation and understand if I am or not. So this is why we have this. Then we have a different kind of bread that I've never tried before, but I want to give it a go because as you can see here, it's supposed to be something that you can put like mozzarella into, on tomatoes and things like this. So that's going to be something for me to try next week. And then we just have like cheese slices for like barbecues and hummus. Hummus, this is the one place I've been able to find hummus here in Italy is in Lidl. And then of course we have sparkling water. This is our sparkling water that we have. It's not my favourite brand, but it's nice. This is the sparkling water. And then we have coffee. This brand of coffee I like. They're based in Napoli, so they're based pretty local. But one thing I will say, and I did a short about this a while ago, if you are buying coffee here in Italy, pay attention to the best before date. This is a little trick for you to understand how fresh your coffee actually is, because coffee that is produced for supermarkets has a shelf life of 2 years. So if you see here, this is May 2028 that it expires. This means that it was produced in May of 2026. So essentially like 2 to 3 weeks ago. So it's really quite fresh for supermarket standards. We've also got 2 1 kilo boxes of pasta. Okay, round 2, we have this Sicilian pasta, which is incredible. This is one thing I love about Lidl, is that from time to time they have kind of unusual pieces, and it's really unusual, especially to have the anelli outside of Sicily. So, of course, we had to stock up on it because that is what makes the pasta al forno. Then we have like just some bin bags, nothing really exciting there. We have this pesto, which I quite like the jarred pesto, but my boyfriend, of course, is not so much a fan of it. He prefers the fresh one. Then we have like ketchup that we can see here. Tonno, tuna. I've never tried this brand. I'm not sure what it's going to be like, but normally I like the tonno in the jar because it tends to be super fresh, but we're going to give this a go. Then we have chipsters. These are like my favorite kind of crisps that you can have here. Followed by, of course, tortilla, because I said I wanted to do the nachos. And then we have just like an array of like kind of toiletries. We have some shower gel, we have some air freshener that you can see here. And then we have, yes, this is like makeup remover. But what I would say about this is that a lot of the little products are dupes for more expensive brands. So I think this is a dupe for Garnier. And I've been using it for a while and it's really good. So yes, just a little tip. And then of course we have some wine. This wine was only like €2, but just to show you how good a €2 wine can be, it has the DOC seal of approval. So there you are. You are in the right place in Italy if you like wine. Also this beer, my boyfriend got a couple of these beers. This is quite a strong lager. I think it might be a British brand. It's all in English, but I love the branding. Really, really cool. And then I am trying Coca-Cola. 0 caffeine, 0 sugar, 0 calories. I've no idea what this is going to be like, but I thought I'd give it a go because, again, I'm a sucker for branding. I really liked the branding on this. And what else? Oh, I don't like these at all, but my boyfriend bought these energy drinks. I really don't like these at all. And that's it. That's our shop from Lidl stroke Sole, because I got the coffee from Sole. So let's see how much it all came to. Oh, I had to change, it's so hot. So there you have it. That is the cost of the shop that we have done this week. Now, of course, it goes without saying, we will get some meat from the butchers later this week. We did buy some today. I'm going to show you in a moment, actually, because it's a bit of a treat for us. We don't normally eat this kind of meat all the time, but Aside from that, we do tend to go to the local butchers and buy some meat for the week. We don't really eat a lot of fresh fish. I think that's one thing that perhaps we'll eat more of in the summer, but we don't typically tend to eat a lot of it here anyway. I think in Sicily, perhaps we ate a bit more. And what else? We have breakfast bins already in. We've got like the staples like eggs, and the pasta cupboard is always full, hence the fact we didn't really get that much pasta today. So that is essentially like probably what will last us, apart from buying the meat and any other things that we want, probably for like a week to a week and a half, I would say. We tend to kind of go to the supermarket maybe once in the week to top up a few things if we need to. But that was a pretty good shop, I would say. So I think when you look at it from that perspective, the price isn't too bad. Like a lot of those items we bought today were staples. They will last a good couple of weeks. We're not going to eat them in 1 week. So, you know, it's not that bad, I don't think. Okay, here is our dinner for tonight. A Fiorentina steak. Look at the thickness. I cannot even believe it. So this steak we're going to cook on the barbecue, just with some runner beans that we bought this morning, maybe some mozzarella that I bought today. But this is absolutely massive. And look at that. Oh my goodness. And then we have the runner beans, the mozzarella, oil, red wine. Buon appetito. So there you have it. What did you think? Did that surprise you? If you're already here in Italy, how much do you spend on food every single week? Now, let's be real. The price is not going to be the same for everyone because we all have different tastes, we eat different quantities, we have different sized households, etc. But I'd be really, really interested to know if the prices vary across Italy, which I have a sneaky suspicion they do. So be sure to comment below and let me know. And if you've enjoyed this video, this is the one that I think you should watch next. I'll see you in the next video.